Get ready to ignite your patriotic spirit. The 4th of July isn't just fireworks and hot dogs, it's the epic tale of rebels who flipped off a king and sparked a nation. Yo, what's good, freedom fans? Let's dive into the explosive story of July 4th, America's Independence Day, when rebels defied a king, birthed a nation, and gave us a reason to light up the skies. This 15-minute ride will take you from the gritty 1770s to today's star-spangled bashes, so buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's get this party started. Picture the 13 American colonies in the 1770s, chafing under Britain's iron grip. Taxes on tea, paper, even your grandma's knitting yarn, thanks to the Stamp Act of 1765, had colonists fuming. They had no voice in Parliament, and King George III was like, "Pay up and shut up." The Boston Tea Party in 1773 was the ultimate clapback. Colonists dressed as Native Americans dumped British tea into the harbor, shouting, "We're not your cash cow." The king slapped back with harsher laws, but the colonies were ready to rumble. By 1775, the Revolutionary War kicked off with musket fire at Lexington and Concord. The Second Continental Congress met in Philadelphia, and it was like a rebel group chat on steroids. Some wanted to patch things up with Britain, but firebrands like John Adams and Thomas Jefferson were all in for freedom. In June 1776, Virginia's Richard Henry Lee stood up and said, "Let's declare independence." On July 2nd, the Congress voted yes, and Jefferson, the 33-year-old quill-wielding rock star, got to work. With Benjamin Franklin and Adams tweaking his draft, he penned the Declaration of Independence, a fiery breakup letter to the Crown. On July 4th, 1776, in Philly's Independence Hall, they adopted it, proclaiming "Life, Liberty, and the Pursuit of Happiness," and listing 27 reasons why King George was the worst. America was born and the streets went wild. Philly lit bonfires, rang bells, and read the Declaration aloud. By 1777, cities like Boston and New York were firing cannons and toasting liberty. John Adams wanted July 4th celebrated with pomp, parade, and illuminations. Yep, that's fireworks. After the war ended in 1783, Independence Day became America's go-to holiday. By the 1800s, it had speeches, music, and those rockets' red glare vibes from the War of 1812, which gave us the Star-Spangled Banner. Nothing says freedom like a little controlled chaos, right? Fast forward to today, and July 4th is the ultimate summer bash. From New York's dazzling Macy's fireworks to Boston's live music and DC's epic National Mall Parade, America goes big. Small towns bring it too, with pie contests, flag-waving kids, and veterans marching proud. Americans chow down on 150 million hot dogs. Talk about patriotic munching. Families grill, chill, and watch the skies explode in red, white, and blue. But it's more than a party. July 4th is about honoring the rebels who risked it all and the soldiers who fought since. The Declaration's promise of equality wasn't perfect. It didn't include everyone in 1776, but it sparked a fire for justice. From abolition to women's suffrage to today's push for equality, Americans keep fighting to make that dream real. July 4th is a call to keep the flame alive, to chase liberty for all. Now let's drop some spicy facts to flex at your next BBQ. The Declaration wasn't signed on July 4th. Most signatures hit on August 2nd, 1776. Thomas Jefferson and John Adams both died on July 4th, 1826, exactly 50 years later. Talk about a patriotic exit. And Americans spend over $1 billion on fireworks yearly. That's a lot of bang. So, how do you celebrate the 4th? Fireworks? Burgers? Belting out Sweet Caroline? Drop it in the comments. We want to know. As the fireworks light up the night, remember the rebels who started this wild ride and the dream that keeps America burning bright. This July 4th, raise a sparkler, grill a burger, and celebrate the spirit of freedom. If you love this, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more history that slaps. Share this with your crew, and let's keep the freedom vibes rolling. Happy 4th, y'all. Stay free, stay awesome.